Hey, thanks for clicking in today's video. I've got an update on HISD's new education system and how more schools want to be a part of the model. Plus, a look at the impact of our Sunrise Centers, a campus close-up at Bellaire High School, and important updates on programs, applications, and upcoming deadlines. Let's get into it. It is Thursday, April 2nd. So I'm starting today's video with an update on HISD's new education system, or NES. So at the start of the intervention, the new education system started with 85 schools, 57 of which opted in to receive additional support and resources. And the NES model has proven critical in the incredible academic improvement that we've seen across those campuses. Now, 3 years in, once again, several schools are expressing interest in joining the NES orbit.
What we're seeing with most principals when the topic is even brought to them, they're like, absolutely. They see what's happening at other NES campuses across the district, the gains, and while everyone's making gains, PUA and NES, they know that the NES model comes with a strategic amount of resources that principals and teachers want to benefit from.
Campus principals who voluntarily expressed interest in opting in were notified today, with 9 of them now being considered preliminary. Now stay tuned, we'll keep you updated on the NES opt-in as more details come in. Well, today HISD hosted a Sunrise Summit at the West Orem Sunrise Center, bringing together community members and partners. The goal was to report on the impact our Sunrise Centers are having on families and talk about how to keep that support going. Now, since the fall of 2023, our 8 Sunrise Centers have served more than 86,000 families across the Houston area. Now, they're providing things like food, clothing, mental health care, academic support, and even classes for parents. And the impact goes even further, delivering nearly $12 million in combined savings and services. District leaders say with more than 120 community partners, these centers are helping remove barriers so students can show up ready to learn and succeed. And Lisa Miller of Second Servings of Houston is helping to drive that message.
We're a nonprofit 501c3 food rescue organization. We pick up surplus food from donors like Kroger, Trader Joe's, retail, grocery stores, wholesale distributors of produce, things like that. We aggregate all of that and present it in a new format, redistributing it at YMCAs and community centers to support food insecure communities around Houston.
It is such a critical time for children and families as they are feeling the affordability crunch. And we know that it's so important for kids to get what they need so they can come to school ready to learn. And that's what the Sunrise Centers is all about. And that's why we're convening community partners. We really want everybody to understand that this is a vehicle for you to provide services to our most vulnerable students and their families.
To find a center near you and to learn more, go to our website, that's houstonisd.org, and click on Sunrise Centers under the Families and Students tab. Well, shout out to Bellaire High School and thanks for having us on campus recently. So I had the chance to spend some time there talking with students and teachers about what makes this school so special. They told me it's the diversity, not just in the student body, but in the programs and opportunities that are available there, and how that creates a strong sense of community and collaboration across the campus. And that focus shows up in the classroom also. Teachers are working to make sure every student feels supported and ready for what's next. And one teacher helping lead that work is English teacher Morgan Graham.
I have a lot of EB students, so English second language, and I always encourage my students to understand that no matter where they start, that they can show growth. And so reading, writing, listening, speaking every single day is something that we're doing in the classroom. And I want them to leave feeling empowered at the end of the day, at the end of the class, at the end of the semester, and take something into the next grade level and then beyond.
I've got more with Morgan up on the channel and on Facebook and Instagram. Well, legacy meetings are continuing this week at campuses that are set to close at the end of the school year. Last night, families from Henderson, Fleming, and McReynolds came together to share memories and talk about ways to honor and preserve their school's history. Now, these conversations will help guide legacy committees as they plan how each campus will be remembered. In other news, applications are still open for our new virtual Launchpad program, and next week, families that is, can learn more during a series of online info sessions. Now, those sessions are happening April 9th in both English and Spanish, and registration is required, so be sure to sign up using the links right below. Now, virtual Launchpad is a new option for 9th and 10th graders next school year, giving them the flexibility to take classes online while still staying enrolled at their home campus. The application deadline is April 17th. We're also still accepting applications for Future 2 schools. Now, students here will have access to additional academic support and enrichment opportunities. Now, next year, C. Martinez and Gregg Elementary are transitioning to this model. If you're interested, check out the link right below. And PreK applications are also still open. Now, these early learning programs play a big role in helping students build a strong foundation both academically and socially. The deadline that is to apply is coming up on April 17th. And last, if you or someone you know is interested in teaching in HISD, we're hosting a teacher hiring event next weekend on April 11th from 8 a.m. until noon at the Del Mar Fieldhouse. You can register now on our website under the Employees and Careers tab. I'll also drop a link right below. Well, don't forget, tomorrow is Good Friday, so all HISD offices and schools will be closed, and I'll see you next Monday. Until then, have a great weekend.